We're not going to give up. It's going to be something that we can look back on and say, wow, look at us now.
Everything started to change.
Right now it's going good. Everybody's like working as a community. All the gang members are gone. There's like no robberies no more, so everything's good now.
We live on Any Street and we want to make a better place for us to live at instead of us living in a bad neighborhood, and like for the little kids that's growing up on Any Street to like have a better life over here.
What do all these folks have in common? They all live on Andy Street, the first multifamily improvement district in California.
It was so difficult. There were several property owners that came to us and said, will you help us? We know it's all about management. We know and we hope that there will be a lot more MIDs, because you know as well as I do, every city has an Andy Street.
Andy Street is a 1.5 block long affordable housing complex in North Long Beach. Built in 1963 to house employees of Boeing and Lockheed, over the years, the 24 buildings, with a total of 956 rental properties, became so run down and full of crime that by 2003, the U.S. Post Office refused to send carriers there.
I can recall over a decade ago when it was not safe to walk down Andy Street.
So what happened between 2004 and today to make such a difference?
We have found that if the owners and the tenants and the police and the city can work together, we can make a difference.
And now Andy Street has turned into a all-American almost city, and it's because of collaboration.
Working with property owners, troublemakers were evicted, infrastructure improvements were made, and most importantly, the people who actually lived in the 24 buildings called Andy Street joined together to rebuild their neighborhood. To empower and train them, Laverne Duncan created a 5-week program to teach participants about civic responsibility, teamwork, and taking action. The result? The Neighborhood Ambassador Program.
It's such a fascinating program. I grew up in an area that was an impoverished community, and what made a difference for me was having mentors and having a neighborhood and a community that wrapped around the children. That's exactly what this program does.
It's very important that right now, with the way all these things going around, it's very important to know how we're going to handle our life in the future.
But then an amazing thing occurred. The young people who had watched their parents and other adults graduate from the first class in April 2007 pleaded with Laverne Duncan to design a unique program for them. By May, only a month later, a series of classes and projects were in place, which were custom designed with the young people in mind. Soon, their first graduation took place that June.
The Youth Ambassador Program develops leaders in the age group that is very critical for everybody. These are our future presidents, firemen, firewomen, policemen, policewomen. This is what's going to be important for us to grow as in the whole world, in the economy, everything. This is just give them a step forward.
To date, the Neighborhood Ambassador Program has graduated 7 adults and 37 youth ambassadors. But this is only the beginning, because the skills and tools taught in the Neighborhood Ambassador Program will empower each and every individual throughout their lifetime, thereby strengthening the fabric of our entire city.
What an incredible concept for neighborhoods is to have as neighborhood ambassadors. There is an inclusion, there is a feel, there's a touch. It's not somebody from the outside saying do this or don't do that. It's eyes. It's talking about new ways to enhance the opportunities within a housing project, whatever it may be, a particular area. I just absolutely think it's a phenomenal program. You know, I don't know how big this program can get, but I'll tell you what, it should go across America. It's that strong, and that's, that supporting of a project.
Over the past few years, the residents and especially the young people of Andy Street have continued to improve their skills, becoming better leaders and role models who are spearheading ongoing projects to improve their community. From finance classes to Christmas parties and summer art programs, Andy Street is showing what can be done when people come together and stay together to make a difference.
They became ambassadors through a course on leadership skills, conflict resolution, pride in their neighborhood, and civic engagement. So we thought that what a beautiful thing if we could use the arts as a venue to empower those kids.
It's just my expression of how I love art and the affection I put in this and the hard work and how I love it so much and I put my hard work in it.
What I'm being taught here will actually help me in the future to where I get my job or my dream career job to help me finance my money.
By helping the community and helping the attendants and everything and helping clean up our streets.
You're setting goals for other young people that that you will inspire and stuff like that, and like trying to help them be better towards the future.
Andy Street, a testament, as Stevie Wonder reminds us that we all have the ability. The difference is how we use it.